Everyone working on the site, including the performers and the crew, is in complete and utter shock. On the other hand, Ben is not the same guy he was before his brush with death because of the experience. He has come to the realization that he has to alter his behavior and improve as a human being. Ben would want to offer his sincere apologies to anybody and everyone whom he has hurt. Even though he has no plans to alter his opinion of Loretta, the two of them have a deep-seated animosity for one another and hate each other with a passion. The guests hastily depart not long after Ben has emerged from the bathroom having completed his shower. Mabel, who found herself experiencing a heightened sense of isolation, made the decision to issue an invitation to her roommates Charles and Oliver to visit her apartment again. She has shared the news with her close circle of friends that her aunt has sold the apartment and that she would be leaving the location in around 4 weeks' time. It would appear that the three individuals will be going in very separate ways after all, what ultimately leads to Ben Glenroy's demise. As they are riding in the elevator, Charles makes a remark regarding the way Ben first met his end. They were unable to record a podcast on the event since it took place outside of the building, which prevented them from doing so. After that point, blood began to cover Charles's head in increasing amounts. The lifeless body of Ben tumbles through the elevator's ceiling and crashes on the ground below. After falling down an elevator shaft, Ben Glenroy gives every symptom of being irretrievably dead this time around. It is not possible to bring him back from the dead. Oliver took Maxine up on her advice and began voicing his opinions more openly. As a result, he concludes that the best course of action is to start the play again from the very beginning once more. On the other hand, he has his eyes set on adapting it into a musical this time around. Oliver tells Charles and Mabel the news of his significant accomplishment and shares his excitement. They are going to release their own statement at the appropriate moment. Mabel discovered that Greg had stolen one of Ben's handkerchiefs, which the actor had given as presents to the whole company and crew. Before the opening night performance, Ben had presented the handkerchiefs as presents to the cast and staff. Ben was observed by Mabel to be standing at the scene of the crime while holding one of these handkerchiefs in his hands. She suggests that he grab the handkerchief that was being used by the killer before he was pushed to his death. This was before he was pushed to his death. She has the mistaken belief that a member of the cast or crew is the one who committed the crime. She suggests that they restart the podcast in order to look into the death of Ben Glenroy, and she does this in collaboration with Charles. Please share your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment below and telling us what you think. If you found the video to be informative, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel so that you can see further breakdowns in the future. I am appreciative of the time you have given as well as your attention.